What is going on? It is the Obscurist Tourist, your old pal here. Today, I come to you from Las Vegas, Nevada. Yes, Sin City itself. And I am staying, I don't know if you can see that, it's a little blurry in the background because I'm in focus and that's not. But I'm staying at the mighty, legendary Mirage right here in Las Vegas, spending about $150 a night. And let's show you what $150 gets you, because this place is absolutely mental. I am here for 5 nights and I've been here for about a day already. My mind is already at full capacity. So let's show you around the Mirage. Wow, this place is an absolute onslaught to the senses. Now, before I go around exploring everything this hotel has to offer, I am going to check in, because that's the first thing any normal person would do upon arriving. So let's act normal here. As you can see, there's not a lot of people here, which would seem odd ordinarily, but not for today, as most people come to Vegas on the weekends. The people who are here this past weekend have just gone back home, being that today is a Tuesday afternoon. Check back here in a few days, and this place is going to be an absolute zoo. And check out this reception area. There's a giant aquarium right behind the check-in desk, full of tropical fish. Very cool. Anything goes here in Vegas, even ocean wildlife, it seems. So let's say we have a little peek inside the room. Let's go. Not bad. Oh, here she is. Not bad. Not a bad size at all. Very clean considering how many people have stayed here over the years. So it looks like the maid left the toilet seat up. That's strange. She probably knows that I'm staying here. Look at this. Mini bar right down there. The only thing this thing is sort of lacking is, well, a view. Just the Trump Tower and Treasure Island over there, and the conference area and casino and slots. Just the rooftop of that. But a view of the mountains in the background, so I guess that's something. And you can probably file this under my do's and don'ts about Vegas, and when you stay in hotels especially. This mini fridge here. Listen, if you don't plan to actually take anything out of this thing, I would keep it closed, because the thing that separates the mini fridges here in Las Vegas, and especially on the Strip, between normal mini fridges that you'd find in motels, they don't really have mini fridges anymore, but the mini fridges of old, is these are all electronic and computerized. If you move, it's kind of like Indiana Jones. If you move anything, it will register that at the front desk and you will get charged to it. Even if you don't move anything. And I noticed this, one of my mistakes is, even if you put a personal item in here, there is a one-time restocking fee, whether or not you removed anything. That's how crazy this is. And I tried to put a water bottle back there just to keep it cold. And I noticed when I put it in there that there's some sensors back there. So I'll probably get a $50 charge for that. Just a note, do's and don'ts. Don't open this thing up unless you absolutely have to, or if you're planning to actually use something in it. So, food for thought. It is 7 a.m. and still a ton of people. It truly is the city that never sleeps. It's just, it doesn't matter what time you are out and about down here on the casino floor, and just walking around the lobby main floor area of the Mirage. It's just people are everywhere constantly. It's about 3 a.m. here at the Mirage. Just got in from a little stroll down the strip, and nothing's changed. Whether it's 7 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 p.m., it is just a constant hustle, bustle, and auditory overload. So the one thing you are going to notice as soon as you check into whatever hotel it is, albeit be it the Mirage or pretty much anything on the strip here, is everything is different, but everything looks pretty much exactly the same. I had to ask various hotel workers what hotel I'm at, just because you never know when you've exited one and entered a new one. The amount of people around the hotel can be exacerbated by some of the Las Vegas shows going on here. In the Mirage, they have the Beatles Cirque du Soleil experience, and there's a comedy show here. I think Ray Romano and David Spade were performing the other day. And there's a few other performances. So listen, when those shows get out, and sometimes they get out around the same time, it is just absolute chaos. It's like rats down a tunnel. And you probably want to avoid that, because it's just takes forever to get one from one side of the hotel to the other. So also time it so you're not going for dinner at that time. People going into a show or coming out of a show, they're either going for dinner, pre-show dinner, or post-show drinks. So again, something to be aware of. So it's about 4 p.m. here, 4:30, and same old is that still a ton of people around. One of the things to keep in mind when you are at a casino here is, I mean, it's a good thing, but it's something to be aware of, is when you are playing slot machine or blackjack or any of the various casino games here, waitresses will come by and offer you drinks. They are free, but be aware. Listen, to be a nice patron, a nice person, as I've said time and time again, people work on tips here. That is their livelihood. So tip your waitress or waiter, whoever is bringing you whatever you asked for. It is free. So listen, you've got nothing to lose. And I'll tell you, when you don't tip, especially at an upscale hotel here in Las Vegas, like the Bellagio or the Wynn, they take notice and they will not be happy with you. In fact, the other day I was at a blackjack table just watching some guys play, and one of the waitresses brought someone a drink, one of the gamblers a drink, and she waited there right behind him, and he didn't even say thank you for the drink. She put it down in front of him, waited there for a few seconds. He didn't acknowledge her, and she was very openly pissed off. He wouldn't have noticed because his back was to her, and he was concentrating on the hand that he was playing. But I did notice that she went right up to the pit boss and told him, and you know what happened? They changed dealers almost immediately. They know exactly what they're doing. They will play these little mind tricks on you. If you're having a good run, they'll change out a dealer and bring someone in new. One of the things I was really excited about seeing here at the Mirage was Siegfried and Roy's secret garden and dolphin habitat, and I was watching the news just last night, and it was sort of big news here in Las Vegas, but this habitat and the secret garden are closing for good. Just look at the size of this pool. If I'm not mistaken, I believe someone told me this is the biggest pool on the entire Las Vegas Strip, and I believe it. I am a sucker for waterfalls, and if you combine waterfalls with a pool, I'm there. Worth the price of admission and worth the stay at the Mirage alone, just to be here by the pool. Sadly, I haven't spent much time here over the past week, but maybe next time. Well, that is it for me here at the Mirage here in Las Vegas. Listen, I don't know what the next iteration of the Mirage will be, but as with all things Las Vegas, when things change hands, things change. So who knows? They might even tear this down and rebuild it into something completely different, but I hope for a better fate for this legendary spot here in Sin City. For now, it is the Obscurist Tourist wishing you all the best. Stay safe, stay beautiful, and until our next adventure, see you later.